Hey, you know who I am. You know why I'm here. Right now, I'm doing a podcast for my Rambling with Sweet Cheeks channel that I have here on Spotify, as well as doing a video for my YouTube channel, which is connected all together. But to me, this is something that I want to talk about. There's phrases you hear in life to me that don't make sense, and one that doesn't, in a way, make sense to me is that when I was a little kid, my grandmother always told you, or told me, or told people, and everybody says this: when you go out, always make sure you have clean underwear on in case you're in an accident. And my thing is, and this is going to be weird, if you're in an accident and your body is struck with such force, whether you're inside a car, you get hit by a car, you fall hard enough, this, that, whatever, isn't like you're aren't you gonna like evacuate your bowels and your bladder and go to the bathroom on yourself? So your underwear is gonna get messed up anyway. And I always got yelled at this and told I was being a wise guy. I'm like, but I'm not being a wise guy. It's the truth. Like if you're in a car crash or something, not that I'm wishing that upon anybody, but it's like, okay, you get hit hard enough, boom, you could pee and poop all over yourself. I mean, not trying to be gross, but it's true. Wear clean underwear. They ain't gonna be clean if you get into an accident. Sorry to tell you that. Or two wrongs don't make a right. Okay. Of course, if I do something wrong, you do something wrong, we're both not right. So what do you say if they don't make a right, something correct or right? What is the other meaning? Like the right meaning the opposite of left? Do they make left? Do they make a circle? Do they make a square? Things like that. But to me, it's like, okay, things like that are strange. They don't make sense. Let's see what's something else. Oh, another thing that never made sense to me as well was, like sometimes you have a piece of bread and butter, or you have a toasted roll, toasted piece of bread, toasted bagel, whatever, and you put butter on it. Again, my grandmother would always tell me, oh, don't eat the butter on the bread, it's not good for you. I'm like, but if you put the butter on the bread to make buttered bread or buttered toasted bagel or roll or whatever, and the butter's on the bagel, don't you have to eat it whether it's there or not? I mean, come on, it's like it doesn't make sense. It's like, okay, I'm just saying, don't take the stick out of the refrigerator and just start chowing down, because that's just nasty to chow down and just start chewing on a stick of butter. But it's these things, it's like, I guess it's all this old stuff, the old things that, well, okay, let me try to get this out right, or make this sound better. It's things that people who are older than us tell us that I guess made sense to them, but don't make sense to us or younger folk like myself. But it was always things like that, like, don't go out without clean underwear on in case you're in an accident, or don't eat butter if you put it on bread or toast, or like, of course, if or haste makes waste. Of course, anything can make waste. Crap, going to the bathroom in yourself makes waste. A garbage bag ripping waste makes waste. Not using a garbage can make waste. Um, Leaving a mess on a table is wasteful. So it doesn't do that. Or just say, hey, if you don't think you can do something, don't do it. Don't give me these stupid, odd sayings like that, because it's like, okay, you're gonna tell me do it your way, but I don't like it your way, so I'm gonna do it my way, and you're telling my way is wrong or wasteful. Now that's kind of weird for me, but yeah. So, or know what else doesn't make sense to me? Or now it's moving on to something else that doesn't make sense. I know people do their videos and stuff on YouTube. Um, One thing that doesn't make sense to me is that people who do the cemetery tours of famous people's graves, to me that's kind of weird. Why would you want to do that, walk around filming a dead person's grave? I mean, I understand, don't get me wrong, people die. And I'm trying to be respectful when I say this, but if if you were dead, would you really want me going, oh, this is the grave of, let's say, 2-ton Tommy Thompson? was 600 pounds and had to get a quintuple long, quintuple wide casket to fit in the ground, and I had to have two people's burial plots next to him moved over because his casket was so damn wide and he couldn't fit in the ground. That's just weird. No. Or why wasn't Fatty McFat cremated if he was that big? Or to me, that's just weird. And it's like, just because one person did it or decided to start doing that, that a lot of people have done it, and then like, just say like if I, like I said before in a video I've done or a podcast I think it was of here on Spotify, but not maybe on YouTube as well as looking into the camera and say this. I understand, sometimes people do something, and there will be some people who blatantly rip it off and do the same thing. And like I shot a part of a video someplace by me where there's a painted picture of Rodney Dangerfield on a wall. Somebody I know who I used to be friends with, who shall remain nameless, did something, part of a video there, and he goes, "Oh, I stole his idea." No, I didn't steal your idea because I didn't know you did it. If I didn't know you did it, I didn't steal your idea. But yet he's stealing other people's ideas of going to graveyards and doing all these same people that everybody did, whether it was Al Capone, Jackie Robinson, Jesse Owens, just say Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Muhammad Ali, Lee Trevino, whoever. I don't know if Lee Trevino's dead or not, but I'm just using that as an example. Like, and then he tells me, "Oh, there's more than one way to make a sandwich, so just because you do white bread doesn't mean I can't do Italian bread, whatever," which is stupid because either way, you're stealing somebody else's idea to do the cemetery videos. To me, that ain't right. If you know that somebody does it, why are you stealing somebody else's idea? If you did something or I did something and the other one did it, not knowing that the other person did it, that's fine. Usually, if I know somebody who has done something and I want to try to work on something based off what they did, I'll speak to them and go, "Hey, I know you did this, would be cool, like if I did a take on my video or spoke about your video on my podcast or a YouTube video," and they were always like, "Yeah, no problem." I said, just, because I was a film student in school, show respect, like, "Hey, I want to just mention this, I'm going to talk about it," and how we had a conversation about it. Won't use names, this, that, whatever, but that was what I would do. And again, if I did something not realizing that somebody else had done it, you can't say, "Oh, you went out and purposely and intentionally stole my idea." No, I didn't. And then the person messages me and goes, "Oh, you stole my idea." I'm like, "I didn't know you did it." And as you told me, there's more than one way to make a sandwich. Just because you use that one picture, if you notice, I went down all the posters on the wall, talking about the movie posters that were up on the side of the back end of that movie theater. So you can't say, "Oh, I purposely stole your idea and did this and that and the other thing and whatnot." But yeah, that's that. It's like, come on, dude, bro, really? You're the one who steals other people's ideas and tries to make them as your own and say, "Oh yeah, I thought of this by myself. I did this by myself. I did that by myself." No, that doesn't make sense. But like I said, if I'm going to do something and you did it, I'll go, "I saw this someplace. Hey, I'm going to give it my shot at it." And I'll say in the video or on the podcast, "Hey, I heard somebody speak about this, or I saw somebody do this. This is just my view on it or what I think about it." So that way you know I didn't steal it. But that's, I guess, what the thing that doesn't make sense to me is everything, I guess. But I guess I'm old. I don't know, but yeah, so I hope they will get more views here, and I will see you guys hopefully on the weekend, this Saturday. I'll put up a post. I will do that. Hopefully it'll be about something interesting, like pizza or tacos or Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. The people on YouTube could see the card game I'm holding up. Unfortunately, the people on the podcast can't. But yeah, let's have fun with this, and I'll see you when I see you. I'll talk to you when I talk to you. Let's have fun. Lights, camera, action. Peace out. I will see you when I see